Samurai Champloo, live action Netflix show.
The samurai that smells of sunflowers.
Yeah.
Starters.
So, what do we know about this?
What we do know is it's being created by the creators of One Piece, of the One Piece live action.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So that's already a plus.
Yeah.
Well,
I enjoyed the One Piece.
I love the One Piece live action. I love it. But the reason it's so great is because Oda
got his hand
in it.
Yes.
I don't know if you've seen the concept of what they wanted to do with Chopper, but it would have ruined this last season. And there's like, Oda was like, no, make him a plush looking toy. And they're like, well, they wanted to do like a realistic Chopper. It would have been horrible. So, I mean, I'm not, obviously they made an amazing show. I've loved both seasons of the One Piece one, but I'm just saying, you know, the creator sometimes has to keep their hands in this so that they don't change too much.
Absolutely.
Yeah, keep them under control.
Absolutely.
But yeah, they're saying Shinichiro Watanabe is being tied to it.
Well, that's a good thing. So
he directed Samurai Champloo, so that's all. That's a plus. He is involved. Tomorrow Studios that they had dinner with Shinichiro.
Now, obviously, someone else is going to have to do the music because the person that did the music for Samurai Champloo passed away about 16, 17 years ago. So I know they're going to have someone else do it, obviously. So, but
this is what they wanted to do.
Yeah, I heard they did want to make him look a little more realistic.
Oh yeah, that looks terrible.
That's why there's like Oda was like, no.
Yeah.
I'm like, thank you. But yeah, no, the One Piece is great. And you know, Samurai Champloo is definitely something I feel definitely could work live action.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know.
And one of the things they said here is like the necessity of involving Watanabe as one of the lessons Clements and fellow producer Marty Adelstein took from the live action Cowboy Bebop. Like, yeah, you fucked up Cowboy Bebop.
Right.
You know, I never actually watched that. But it says
but a live action Cowboy
Scroll back up real quick. And it says One Piece, on the other hand, has maintained high visibility with Ichiro Oda.
Involvement.
With his involvement. Yeah.
Yep.
You keep him.
Yeah.
The camera's right in the thing, so I can only read that.
Gotcha,
Like,
I got you. Yeah,
I didn't see involvement.
But like you said, whenever the creator is actually involved, you know, because like when Hollywood stuff get their hands on something, they
try to change it. Yeah,
like Walking Dead. You know, they did a lot of the events right, but they switched out so many people into certain stuff to happen. I know they had to change some stuff around in the, you know, like the whole governor stuff. I got that. They couldn't put that on AMC.
Yeah.
But you know, just you know, they just like to switch things around, and it messes the whole thing up.
Look how they took liberties with Game of Thrones at the end. You know, so
I hate when, because the reason for it is I think a lot of these Hollywood writers and directors think they are better than an anime or a mangaka writer. Like, oh, I went to film school, so I know how this should be done. Yeah, if you're making something original with your vision, sure, maybe. But when you're taking someone else's vision and adapting it, you need to keep the original writer's vision intact.
Exactly.
Yeah.
This is why a while ago I said you can take liberties with like comics because there's so many adaptions of those characters. You cannot do that with anime where there's only one version.
Yeah.
If you change the slightest thing about a character, you change the character.
Yes and no. You can change some things, but if it is something that is integral to their character, no, you should not be changing that.
But that's
like we spoke previously about the whole Avatar thing, and you said, oh, they took away Sokka being misogynistic at first.
Yeah.
That was integral to his character development. Removing that hurt it. But there's other instances where people can change certain things and take some liberties where it wouldn't matter, as long as you're not changing what's core to their character.
That's what I'm saying. But with superheroes, like I said, there's so many different versions of them. You could just be like, oh, let's just do this or make him do that. And it's like, well, this version would have done that or this version would have done that. But you don't have that with anime.
Yeah.
Because they're like, no, he wouldn't have done this or this, you changed his character.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So yeah, they absolutely have to consult him.
Yes.
Or stay true to the source material.
Yeah. You got to do one or the other. Either, hey, we want to change this to this. Do you think this fits? If he says yes, then we can't blame you if it goes wrong.
Exactly.
We asked, he said cool.
Just like all the people complaining about One Piece. Oh man, why'd you make this character black? Oda chose them.
Right.
Therefore, shut up.
There you go.
Although they are making it look like Zoro's racist because he keeps killing black people.
Look, he's not beating those allegations. Okay? And I said that when me and Jazz was finishing season 2. I was like, man, Zoro ain't never beating them allegations, man.
Although, to be fair, yes, the numbers, they were all black. He also beat the 2 cat pirates. They were white.
He took down King, who was also black.
Yes.
We keep going.
We got King.
Yeah.
Pika.
Yeah.
The one that had the high pitched voice.
Yep. Pika was black?
I mean, he had that. Yeah.
I can't remember.
Pika he was like at least 10 or something. Like it was darker.
Mr. 1.
Yeah.
Mr. 1 was black.
Yeah, that's one of the ones.
Mr. 5. Or
the bomb,
number 5.
Mr. 5. Yeah, the bomb dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean.
Zoro's not beating them allegations. Look, and I'm a Zoro fan. He's not beating those allegations.
Yeah.
And then Oda was like, oh yeah, if Zoro was in the regular world, he'd be a cop. Buddy.
He'd be
Stop making it worse.
I mean, he'd be a terrible cop anyway, because if he chased after him, he would lose him. Because he has no sense of direction.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Speaking of which, did you hear about the Zoro actor getting lost and then just finding his way into like a trading card game tournament? The actual actor, whatever his name is. Oh man, let me see if I can find it.
Dude, there was a video. I love that him and the Sanji actor, they really like pretend that they don't even that the other one doesn't exist.
No, really.
But they did this one video where like they all was walking, they was all doing something, and then Zoro just walks past the wrong way, and I was like, I loved him.
Yeah, like here's this thing. Zoro got lost in real life. No, this ain't the article, but there was an article that popped up that like he got lost and found at a trading card game tournament.
That's actually funny. They did change some things in the live action that I'm like, people really have to. If you watch the live action, don't think you fully know One Piece.
Darren.
Basically, like
Darren.
The live action is great, and I really enjoy the live action, but they did change a lot. Like for some reason in the live action, Broggy wins the fight.
At Little Garden?
Yeah. But in the anime, Dory won.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, that was a little weird, but they changed some of the stuff, and then like they caught Dory in his like house, Mr. 3 did, and turned him into a full wax figure instead of him laying by the cake and being like, taken down when the rest of them did. So I mean, it's little stuff they change. It's no big deal, but I'm just saying it's not. You don't get the full story of One Piece like you do from the animation.
You know what's speaking of Mr. 3 and Mr. 3 and Mr. 2, I hated them when they first like showed them.
Hold on, time out.
I hated them, but they
How
did.
do you hate Mr. 2?
I mean, you ain't let me finish yet. because they were terrible in the beginning.
Oh,
But then
we will not have any Bon Clay slander.
he was terrible.
We will not have any Bon Clay slander.
But
I always liked.
no.
As soon as he showed up, I liked
Nah,
Bon Clay.
I did too.
But he had a great moment at Impel Down.
Yes.
Man.
That was fantastic.
He was their friend right away.
No,
They
From the jump.
saved him from the water. Right away, he was their friend.
goodness. And even though you didn't like the character, but Mr. 3 did save Ace. He did free him with the wax
Yeah.
key.
Yeah.
That's what I said. They had big moments.
I will say this: Vivi
Yeah.
did piss me off when Bon Clay first showed up in the anime, and like, she's like, "Oh," and then he jumps off onto his boat, and they're like, "Oh, come on, Mister Two, Bon Clay," and then she's like. And they're all like, "Holy crap, that was Mr. Two." And then she's like, "I never seen what he looks like. I just knew that he was a ballerina who wore a swan outfit." And they're like, like, he's right there. Like, but yeah, I think as long as they stay true to the show, or
Yeah, absolutely.
at least consult the creator,
I agree.
I think this could be good.
I think Samurai Champloo is one of the ones that's easier to make into live action. Like One Piece is hard to make live action.
Yeah,
In comparison,
Right.
like Samurai Champloo is much easier, but they obviously can still fuck it up because they fucked up
Cowboy
Bebop.
Yeah.
So
that's true. Yeah. They did a good job with Dorian Broggy in One Piece. So I'm
I still
surprised.
haven't watched season 2.
Yeah, so what's his name? M. Bison did a great job as number 3.
Yeah, he looks like he could be a good Mr. 3.
Yeah,
number 3.
He was great. So yeah. Anything else on that?
No. I just like I said, I'm curious who's going to do the music though, because like I said, the one that did it, New James, passed away. So
And we know we need some fire music.
yeah, the hip hop vibe.
Did he do Megalobox too?
No, New Jay was already passed away.
No,
he already. Okay,
Megalobox was someone else. I can't remember his name because I
Well,
remember
have him
Yeah,
because Megalobox was fire music.
yeah, that music was fire.
Yeah.
That article did say that music is going to be integral to the show.
Good show.
Good.
So just like in the anime. So
Yeah.
Okay.